I have a newborn. My parents are like, we're here to help. All four of our parents are 80. Help me up, and then I'll help. Where's the wine? I'm so tired and sore, and I've been working on like different angles to feed. We're bottle feeding
Yeah.
and different angles because my back is in shambles. I can't. I got 18 years of that.
I'm gonna hyperventilate. Hey everybody, welcome to Don't Make Me Come Back There. We are a funny podcast about family. My name is Dustin Nickerson. I'm a stand-up comedian, the host of the aforementioned podcast. And alongside me in our state-of-the-art recording studio about Public Square Coffee in downtown La Mesa, California is my lovely wife and my co-host and my best friend, La Mesa's own. I messed that up. Melissa Nickerson, double episode day.
Woo.
We've done 2 episodes. And we did an outro. We had to do a cameo.
Behind
We're
the
busy bees.
scenes.
Mel's wearing what looks like
Yep.
a high-end Old Navy shirt.
New Navy.
Yes.
New Navy.
This is it's like a batch printed. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Is
not
it-
Old Navy.
Is it high-end Old
Dustin.
Navy?
It's a small batch printing company in Texas.
Great.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning into our little podcast, The Could.
But yes, a step above Old Navy.
Yes. So I was correct. Today we have joined our producer, Andy Lara, as well.
Hi.
O-Side Zone. I saw a video on, I thought of you the other day on TikTok, and it was like, it was one of the chipmunks, not,
Alvin
Alvin
Simon.
Simon.
no, the other
Theodore.
ones, Chip and
Chippendale?
Chippendale, doing like, kind of like almost look like a sea walk. And then someone said, like, I think sometimes people forget that Disneyland is in Anaheim. Because
Oh, yeah.
because there's Orange County, and then you go to Anaheim, you're like, okay, it's got some grit to it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, with us today, Graham K. Graham has a new stand-up special on this channel, the Nateland Network, coming out
Mhm.
April 17th, which I think is tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
Mhm.
called Pete and Me, a non-depressing look at autism and family on Nateland, the Nateland Network. I saw it live in Soho. I loved it. I love Graham. This is not an exaggeration. I have 2 of the hardest times I've ever laughed on this. Probably the 2 hardest times I've ever
Yeah.
laughed. I hurt at one
Mhm.
point. I'm slobbering laughing.
Yes.
Graham is a new father. He's a 44-year-old first-time dad. We talk about his new life as a dad and a fiance and living out in Jersey now. We also talk about life with his brother, Pete, his autistic brother. This show, it's a very funny episode. We talk a little comedy at the end. I'm sweating, laughing, hurting. I think the 3 of us were. I actually lost
Yeah.
sight of the 2 of you for a while.
You were over here, like, off the mic.
I almost took the headphones off.
Yeah,
I was-
you were going to leave too, Andy.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
like, should I leave? And then all of our abs were engaged. Like, we were.
Yeah.
I had, to,
Like-
I had the privilege of being able to stand up and stretch during
Yeah.
the show. 'cause I
It really-
can't physically sit here anymore. I have to.
I couldn't come back.
We were
yeah.
crunching.
It's so funny. Graham
Yeah.
is so funny. He makes me laugh so hard.
Mhm.
And, Graham and Steve Rogers are my 2 adult friends that I've made in the last 3 years that I'm just like, great. I found some that we just jive, and I find to be so funny and so lovely and so just pure of heart, so full of light, so light and love. And so, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this and watch this special. It comes out tomorrow. A couple little plugs here.
Oh, we've got a Patreon Zoom in May. We'll set that date shortly. We just did our April Zoom, monthly Zoom hang. We also have meet and greets at shows, behind the scenes footage every week, merch discounts, and then just like we like to tell you guys in advance if we've got exciting news coming up.
Yeah.
You get your names shared at the end of the podcast. So yeah, look up our Patreon.
Give it a little more, get a little more. This weekend I'm going to be in Belleville, Illinois. A few tickets left for that out in St. Louis area. Next week in Fort Wayne and Lansing, Michigan. Then we go to Portland, Missoula, Spokane. This is spring dates. Spokane, Vancouver, Vegas, Birmingham, Atlanta, Columbus, Cincinnati, Louisville. When does summer start? What month do you say summer is? June?
Mid-June.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm just going to give you what I'm
Officially.
calling summer dates, June
Yeah.
and beyond. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Denver, Eugene, Springfield, Columbia, Ontario, California, Irvine, California. These are new dates. Ontario, Irvine. In the fall, Omaha, Des Moines, Jacksonville, Orlando, Dayton, Rochester, Albany, Syracuse, Brea, San Jose, Lowell, Arkansas, Naples, Florida, Tampa, Huntsville, Alabama, that's a new one on sale, Huntsville, Alabama, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Michigan, San Diego, California, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Austin, Texas. Also going on sale soon. Fresno also went on sale today. Albuquerque, I'm excited to go to Albuquerque. Is very pretty. And I'm going to be there. I'm looking it up on June 18th. Just one night. Adding Sacramento soon. That's about it. There's only so many dates. And I spent a lot of the fall and the winter heading way far east. So a lot more west coming up, which is great. Anyways, enjoy this episode. I hope you guys enjoy this half as much as I enjoyed it. Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
How's that might be your new dad blurry vision.
Did you know that's part of it?
Yeah.
No, is that true?
No.
I believe anything you tell me.
The
I'll believe
side effects
any. I swear.
of parenthood.
You could really take advantage of me right now. I've had about 3 hours sleep in 3 weeks total, and yeah, I'm hallucinating. I'm covered in urine that isn't mine.
Yeah.
And I did not pay for it this time.
No.
And
Have the the kids 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
Has this is right around they have that like week of blue diarrhea. Has that started yet?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry,
I thought the beginning was black.
I'm taking advantage of you. There's no blue diarrhea week.
Blue diarrhea week. Is that like a Toyota-thon?
Yeah, no, it's called Riverside. It's just
yeah.
Toyota-thon. All right, blue diarrhea week has started, everyone.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Everyone eats the blue corn chips. It's a celebration. It's a Mexican tradition.
It's very similar to when the blue powder comes out at the gender reveal.
Yeah, my baby was born in March, and we're having, this is true, we're having a baby shower in June.
Mm-hmm.
So like after all the shots, and like just because everything was so sort of last minute.
Yeah.
And so we're just having it in June, and I'm telling all my friends it's a gender reveal party.
Come find out. Surprise!
Surprise! We let him decide.
Yeah.
It's about 2 months after his shots. See what the vaccines turn him into, and let them decide.
Yeah. What a great time for you also to be releasing a comedy special.
Yeah, no, let me tell you something. I have my new best friend William is here, and it's wonderful. But he can't hold his own head up, and he pees and poos all over everything.
Yeah.
And then I also am releasing a comedy special. I'm editing another comedy special. Like I'm helping with the editor. And I'm selling in the middle of negotiating to sell a TV show.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out touring.
Yeah.
And it's like I took like a month off.
Yeah.
And I've never been more busy and never slept less.
Yeah. I was just thinking too, and none of that directly provides income.
No.
So no. Stirring pots.
And it's tax season. And the government is like, hey.
Yes.
Take and all the money you have and give it to me.
Yeah.
Yep. All the money you made last year is ours now.
Yeah. It's been a while. So I'm 44.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my first child. My fiance, soon to be wife, I hope, is 42.
Mm-hmm.
And
you hope she's 42, or you hope she's gonna be your wife soon?
Close.
Are you guys doing the wedding and the baby
I
shower?
can't handle any more scandals.
It's the baby
America's
shit.
been through enough. Yeah. Just a hard living 17-year-old. I'm in trouble. Uh, yeah, I'm not on Epstein Island. I've been on Long Island.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you,
Anyway.
the point is you were saying, how did I
Where
get
did
us
we-
off track? Where did we get
Okay.
off track? There was 5 topics.
When I
your
said
wife
Epstein
is
Island-
40. Your fiance is 42.
yeah, your 42
Yeah,
year old wife.
you went. Dustin literally went. Yeah. So,
My fault.
wife's 42. Cool. I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize. We don't need that.
Keep telling us about this old mom. That's what we
Anyway.
want. That's what we're here for.
She's the best. And anyway, the point is that I am tired. This is something like I never understood, like you guys are young parents, you had kids young,
Mm-hmm.
and that always was so scary to me growing up, that could happen to me, and it would be like a life sentence in my head. And but what I found out is, when you wait too long, that's definitely worse.
Yeah. Because if anything, we're like if we're using the jail metaphor, we've only got 7 years left in our sentence. Your sentence just started, and you're 44.
Yeah. No, you guys look great. You look young, and you're almost free.
But I've written some jokes. I haven't said your name distinctly on stage, but they've been about you, because you are my closest friend that is my age that is having kids. But where one of the things that I say is, like, it is what we did is better for us. What you did is better for your child. Like, you will be they'll get a better
You're just
parent.
like a more well-rounded adult.
Like we had 2 children before my brain was done developing.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's not like, or that's its own pro con. So your child William will get a mature, emotionally grounded, sure tired, but less, they'll get a better parent out of the deal.
So I think that's right. I do think it's going to be weird for him at Little League games when I ask another dad to throw balls to him. I think
You bring out this
bring
old-timey baseball glove with the fingers.
Yeah.
Like an
It's got those 3
antique
giant
glove.
fingers. Yeah.
This is what I used when I was your age.
Yeah. This is a Lou Gehrig Pro, son.
Does
The
it
hospital gives it to everyone with ALS.
Back when we used to play stickball in the streets of Brooklyn.
Then straight up. Yeah.
You were a
Now,
newsie.
nowadays you play with a Roomba. Yeah. I'm so tired and sore, and I've been working on like different angles to feed. We're bottle feeding and different angles, because my back, I hadn't had my whatever.
Your wrist?
I would, my technique was, and I was just like, my back is in shambles. I got 18 years of it. But then I figured out.
Well, you don't feed him for 18 years.
He's spitting.
I was gonna leave some food in a trough. Yeah, you gotta deal with it, But hopefully she is 17, because my back is in shambles. but but so I figured out put my feet up on the stool so my back is a little, and then I got the bottle, and then I can angle his head, and I'm still quite sore. Don't get me wrong. Every day is very bad, but it is less bad with the new back angle. And yeah, it's baby steps, literally and figuratively, and we're getting there.
I'm gonna hyperventilate.
I will be sore the rest of my life, and poor, and that's fine. Sore and poor, but it's a full life. You know, you got just, I'm surrounded by love. You know, with occasional hate.
Yeah.
I do say the wrong things from time to time.
Well, it is a full life, but unfortunately, you don't have a lot of years left.
That's right. And that's the pain. It has a definite ending, and that is, dude. Yeah.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed on this podcast. That is so. It's all.
My sides hurt so much.
It's been in my act, but it's been a thing that we've thought about before, where I just think about being my 40-something-year-old back, having to, like, if I do the dishes for 15, 20 minutes, my back gets sore just from the standing and the movement. I'm holding a baby. It's an amazing.
No, and like a kid will just like jump on your back.
Yeah. The toddler years are physically. These aren't even the hardest physical years. Like
our youngest, like she would get out of school and come like full sprint and jump on us.
Isn't your youngest like 13?
12. Yeah.
But
12,
she's just always jumping from behind on us.
Yeah.
And we would, with no warning.
Yeah, like you're going to be doing...
That would cripple me.
Yeah.
If a 12-year-old ran up behind me and jumped on my back, they would have to go to foster care.
The two of you are going to check in at different institutions.
Yeah, we would just go to different... Yeah. Well... That's it for old Pop-Up.
Yeah. Well, the problem is...
That helps, son.
Yeah.
Click my life alert.
The problem is you moved to Jersey where people were having kids even younger than us. If you'd have been in Brooklyn, you would still fit in. The Brooklyn dads are your age.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I still there are more people in their 40s having kids.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. Because you have to be a millionaire. So people have to wait. And guess what, guys? I didn't make my million, so I had to move to Jersey. And everyone my age has the youngest is like 6 years old, like the kids that they have.
Yeah.
But everyone's got like it's a lot more, normal, I guess. So
yeah. You will.
Baseball is going to be weird for the son. For Little League.
It's just such a trade-off because if I were older when we had our newborns, I would have appreciated them more. I would have appreciated the miracle of life. I would have appreciated holding my firstborn child, my first daughter, all three of them. I would have cherished the pregnancies, the labors, the moments, the little years. I would have cherished them much more actively. I would have been way more present, but my back was fine. So it is just a trade-off,
I do think it's going to be better in the long run for my kid in terms of breaking a lot of bad habits that my family lineage has. Like we're like bad-tempered giant men, like my grandpa, killed Nazis and then raised a son and dealt with that trauma.
Right.
I just came back from World War II and was like, ah! And my dad was like, ah! And then he raised me and was like, ah! And I was like, ah! And now my son, I have a joke in my new act, not the one that's anyway, the where it's like I'm breaking the cycle. Like I'm going to, when my son is at his most rebellious, I'm going to be too tired.
Right. Right.
And it's a good thing, you know. My son, when he's 16, he's gonna be like, "I hate you, Dad. I hate this place."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, "Whoo, you startled me." Yeah. Are you my wife? You know. And you can't get. There'll be nothing to rebel against.
Yeah.
And I think that's like it'll be like flow with the flow with it. You know,
Yeah.
to be very like unintentionally zen.
Yeah.
Like Alzheimer's, early onset Alzheimer's induced zen.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be you just can't get blood from a stone.
Yeah.
Everyone will just be living.
That's so funny. That's great.
Amazing.
Well, you had your kids. It sounds like from people, these two had their kids in their 20s. You had your kids in your 40s. It sounds like the answer is to have your kids in your 30s. That's
I think
The sweet spot.
I've been thinking about this. The peak is 28 to 33.
okay.
That's the sweet spot.
So our youngest
Yeah.
child got that.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you were
Yeah.
27. How old
No,
were you? 30 when
I
Claire was
turned
born.
30 right after she was born.
Yeah, so our
Yeah.
youngest got,
Mm-hmm.
between our 4 children, one of them that got the ideal set of parents.
Children.
No, we have 3 and Graham
okay.
has
I
1.
was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire
yeah,
got
yeah.
Claire got
Yeah.
the right aged
And
parent.
then Andy, if we throw in
Yeah.
Andy's, we're up to 8. Our producer.
Yeah, he's doubling.
I struck
Double
the
or
lotto
nothing.
on that.
Nice.
All 4
Yeah.
in my
Nice,
30s.
Andy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Congrats, buddy. I'm very impressed with anybody who has like lots of kids.
I felt that same way.
So impressed with anybody who
Yeah.
has
More than one.
twins.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I just think it's like we're very lucky that Molly grew up in this area, so we have some friends and family to help.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, like
invaluable.
all of our
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
everyone's like, "Oh, the parents can help." It's like, well, all 4 of our parents are 80, so
Sorry.
yeah, we help them. They can come over and I can help them. like my parents came down for a week to help with my brother who has autism. And it's just 2 alcoholic 80-year-olds and an autistic man. Who's helping who? I have a newborn, and they're like, my parents are like, we're here to help. Help me up, and then I'll help. Where's the wine? And they'll just, I'm like, okay. Well, they're like, we'll hold the baby, and then Molly can have a nap, and then Graham, you can go to the gym for the first time in like a week. I'm like, oh great. So I go to the gym and I get a picture my mom sends me of, I just walked in the room and your father, and it's just a picture of my dad asleep with the toddler, with the baby. Just dead asleep holding the baby.
Was the baby asleep?
Yeah.
The baby's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Ah!"
And it's like, we took the baby class at the hospital. They're like, don't do that. That's the first thing they said. Don't fall asleep by the baby.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
not allowed to nap with your kid
No,
anymore?
I mean, it's not ideal because you can't
'Cause you can
control
roll
your
over,
body
they can roll
while
over.
you're
Yeah.
asleep.
But that's the argument on
I
co-sleeping.
mean, and
yeah.
look, it's
Yeah.
every picture of any baby with their parent prior to 2005, the parent is asleep. So
with the wine.
with the wine, I mean, every picture is my dad with the beer holding me.
Yeah.
Every picture. Every picture.
Like our generation invented Photoshop so we could take the alcohol out of our baby photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, childhood sponsored by Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah.
Because my father did have taste at least.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very funny. Total aside, before I forget, I I talked about you on stage this week. You came up, you by name. I mentioned because I was in Philly this
I'm
last
flattered,
weekend.
I think.
Yeah, well,
I like you there.
I held up my book. I was promoting the book at the end of the show, and I go, "That's my wife, Melissa." And someone in the front row goes, "Oh, that's your wife." And I go, "Excuse me." She goes, "From the clips." And I go, "Yeah, it's my wife." And I laughed, and we had a very funny moment. I go, "This is my friend Graham Kay did this when we first met 2 years ago or 3 years ago." And he goes, "Who's your co-host? She's nice, and you guys have good chemistry." I'm like, "My wife of 21 years."
Yeah, right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good then. That you guys have chemistry.
That makes sense of why you guys communicate so well.
Yeah, you guys seem to like each other.
Yeah,
It's good.
We just happen to have the same last
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite Graham stories, and I've got a couple, but
That's my whole life.
yeah.
You guys seem like you have good chemistry. Well, that's my wife.
You got it.
I'm happy
Somehow
for
I
you.
made it weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how's mom doing? How's what is just general?
She's doing okay. She's doing okay. It's she's like every woman who gives birth, you're like completely in awe of the strength. And it's, you hear people say that, and before you have a kid, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah. You hear it, and you're like, yeah, sure, of course.
Right, yeah.
And then you see it, and it's not a cliche anymore. You see it, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
you have to go through, and she's doing great. I'm really, you really never know if someone's going to be, you think they're going to be a good parent, and that's sort of why one of the reasons why you choose, well, the reason why you choose to have a child with somebody, and then you see it, and it's like, so, like she's such a great mom, and it's so
Mhm.
beautiful to see, and it's so like, I just feel very lucky. I feel very, very lucky
Hmm.
and happy. Yeah, it's like I'm very thankful.
Have you
Yeah,
guys?
I know that's not funny,
No,
but
it's
That's
sweet.
nice.
I've laughed more on
Yeah.
this
Nice.
podcast than I have in any
Um,
episode. So
Yeah. Have you guys like ventured out? Like family of 3. Have you guys, hit the stroller?
we
or
walked around the block a couple times.
Yeah.
We had a couple setbacks with, like, she had a C-section, and then there was a fire alarm at the pediatrician, and then she had to take stairs,
Ugh.
which, like,
ugh.
they don't really. Here's the thing about like giving birth. No one tells you anything, and and they're just like, you figure it out, and it's like 2026. Can someone tell me something? And they're like, I don't know. We don't know. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there was, like,
They do
in
like to say
passing,
that.
someone said, one of her friends said in passing, like, months ago, oh, you're not supposed to take stairs after C-section. And we didn't know if we are gonna have a C-section or not. So maybe we both didn't kind of like clock it in our head. And the hospital didn't, no one really told us anything. And then there's a fire alarm, and then she had to take the steps down.
Mm.
And that's like a big no-no. And so it kind of, like, she's fine, but it, like,
Slowed things
set her
down.
back a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, we just started. It's been 3 weeks, and we just started, like, taking little walks around the block and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as 3, and it's very cute. And it's like the most happy. We make everyone very happy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just, people people love to see it.
Mm.
People love to, like older women are very, like, supportive, which is really nice. Guys are like, congrats, and, like, women will stop and be like, how old is he? Perfect. How are you, Mom? Are you okay?
Mhm.
That's
Oh, I
nice.
just cried. I cried for 2 months. Are you okay?
That's
And we're
all.
like, fine. We're okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
We're okay. Yeah, yeah. And then they're like, Dad, I hope you're okay too. But Mom, are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, my back was sore, and I figured out a new angle to the feeding. And they're like, yeah.
They're like, we don't care.
Yeah.
I remember my first
Yeah.
grandchild.
Yeah.
I remember when it is so funny. You just to that point, like your stuff very much pales in comparison. So Mel, all 3 of our kids were back labor, so they were sunny side up. So all the pressure on their way out,
It's just like lower back.
all the pain that usually hits your stomach would hit her lower back. And
Oh wow.
so specifically when Joel, our first, was born, we were in you're in labor, and we're in there, and they're like, hey, we're gonna go do this tub for a while, and when she has contractions, you need to push back on them. So that was my job, was to like get like leverage. And by the way, this is probably like
where
on her lower back where the pain was.
Yeah.
Knowing the medical world, that's probably illegal now. They're probably telling me to do something 18 years ago.
It's called like counter pressure.
It seems like nothing has progressed since 1856 in the labor industry.
And so you're probably right. So I'm pushing and I'm doing these. And after like the 9th one, I am like, oh, can I get some ice for my wrist? Like she's like,
this guy had a skateboarding injury.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't ask for it, but I'm like, oh, my wrist is sore. Like, what about?
Yeah, if you have a skateboarding injury, you're probably too young to be a dad.
Yeah. It's like, do you guys have a wrist epidural?
Yeah.
You guys got one of those? I'm in some pain here too. What about me? It's a different. Yeah, it is just genuinely. I talk about it a little bit on stage right now, but just like any amount of like misogyny that existed in me was gone after watching one labor, because I didn't come across from that whole situation and be like, yeah, I'm the alpha. Like I'm the important one in this process. So
100%.
The walks are very sweet and kind. I'm
just the first outings.
Let me ask you this:
nice.
How much is how much is a new mid to high end stroller running these days? $8,000?
Well, let me tell you something that is good about being the last person in anyone's friend group to have a child is you don't have to pay for anything.
Oh, right.
Everyone's really happy to give you their old stuff.
Yeah.
They want to get
Everyone
it out.
is like, oh, I've been holding on to this. Finally, I can get rid of it. And then at one point, we had 3 bassinets.
Try them all out.
We haven't paid for any of that.
That's great. That stuff's pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure. We did her. I think her parents did pay for the a fancy like car seat stroller situation.
That's good.
That's nice.
Which I don't know. I assume it was. I assume it was $1 billion. But that's
that's good.
That was really helpful for sure.
There was a while where my dad got us a Phil and Ted's double stroller when our second was born.
This
Gloria.
was like 09.
Yeah. And I remember
top of the line.
Yeah, and I remember we would put it in our car.
Phil and Ted's.
Yes.
Did I say Phil and Ted's?
Yeah, it's Phil and Ted's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that was a riff on Bill and Ted's. Like that was the idea.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah. I remember
Adventures.
I put it in our crappy minivan, and I'd be like, this doubled the value of the van.
Yeah. And we would also joke like, if we got robbed, all they would take is the stroller.
The stroller's the only thing of value in this home.
That's it.
Yeah, it's worth more than this old box TV we got handed down to us back when we were having children in the early aughts.
That's right.
That's what you had in your van, as instead of like a DVD player for the kids, you just had an old tube TV running off a generator in the back.
Yeah, it's terrible energy. It's but gas is affordable back in this time. It's very smoky. He's very funny. Well, shifting gears a bit. So special comes out next week, Thursday,
17th.
April 17th. So it's called Pete and Me, a non-depressing look at autism and family. I mentioned earlier my brother has autism. He's an adult with autism, and it's just it's a stand-up comedy special about growing up with an autistic sibling and what it's like growing up with an autistic sibling and what it means in the future. With like taking care of them when my parents pass, or do commit a double murder. Um, but yeah, so it's anyway, it's like there's a lot of stuff about autism, a lot of media about autism, that
April is Autism
was
Awareness Month, I believe.
April is Autism Awareness Month, and it comes out April 17th. Um, and there's a lot of media out there about autism that is like, heavy-handed. I don't want to say depressing, but like it can be very heavy-handed. Um, and this is like a resource for people who have someone like my brother they love in their family, or if maybe you work in the street, or if you just have empathy at all. Um, it's like just something to say everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Mhm.
Everything is good. Uh, it, it's a show about like not focusing on not the things that my brother doesn't have, but the things that he does have, and the positive things he's done for myself, for my family, how he's made me a better person, and also how great my parents. I mean, I make fun of my parents a lot in life and in the special, but how great they were with him. Um, and yeah, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud I could make like a serious thing funny. And it was an off-Broadway show I did in New York. I did it in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland, and I did a run off Broadway last summer that got like really really good reviews and stuff. And so we filmed the last show, and we're putting it out as a special. So if you don't live in New York, you can just watch it on YouTube. You don't have to buy a ticket or anything. And yeah, I used to have a podcast called Autastic. It was me and Kirk Smith, another comedian who has an adult son with autism, and it was at the time it was the largest podcast in the world about autism. And yeah, so I stopped doing that, and I kind of wanted to like put a button on that and like sort of collect all those thoughts and put it into a show. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. And if you want something fun to watch, watch April 17th. I would appreciate it. I'm very proud of it, and I want you to see it. And that's my spiel.
Yeah, I saw it. If you remember, I came to a show there in Soho, and I saw it live. Loved it.
I remember.
It was great, and I was really, really excited that Nateland picked it up and that it's coming out.
Yeah,
And
it's
super
so
excited, man. I'm excited. I'm
sweet.
excited for people to see it. It's very sweet, very endearing. I felt like, as your friend, I was like, because I've been there with when your brother calls and you guys do the Burton or anything, and I love that. It's very sweet, but I loved hearing about just the day-to-day, and the living situation and work and family dynamics and just all that kind of stuff that you're like, but it was done in such a way that where I felt like, okay, how do I say it? Like I felt this is both things. I felt like, wow, this is hard, and this is like a heaviness that families that have someone who has autism has that not everybody else has. And so in that way it was, but I didn't walk away feeling sorry for you and your family, because not in the sense that I was like, but it's hard, but it's going to be okay. To your point, like it's hard, but it's going to be okay.
And the hardest part is for a lot of ways the hardest part's over. Like figuring out what to do and what his limitations are, and how figuring out what his abilities are, and then finding a way where everyone's happy and he can live a full happy life, like takes a long time.
Yeah.
And anyway, for him it ended up being pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's different types of autism. There's my brother is fairly, a little slip there. My brother is on the profound end of autism. So like I talk about it on the show. It's like, there's like a wide spectrum of autism, and there are people who have, I used to be able to say my brother has a disability, but there's a lot of people with autism who don't want to be labeled as having disability. These are people who used to be called Asperger's.
Mm-hmm.
We can't call them Asperger's anymore because they did some research and they found out that Dr. Asperger was like a huge Nazi. So
I forgot
they're
about
all
this
like
part of the
they're
show.
all back over. They're back over with us.
Yeah.
And these people are they're atypical thinkers, and they don't want to be labeled as having somebody as having a disability. So no, I can't say my brother has a disability, but I say this in the show, like he's got whatever that is, the thing you want to call it, where if he was left alone for 2 weeks, he probably wouldn't be alive.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that is, where I'll have to take care of him for my whole life, which is fine,
Yeah.
which is a privilege. But anyway, the show is funny. My brother is awesome.
Yeah.
My brother is awesome. He's the best dude, and I'm excited for people to meet him through the show.
Yeah.
That's like the best part about the show is like he makes the world a better place.
Mm-hmm.
And the more people who know about him, the world is better, in my opinion.
That's great. And he's an uncle.
He's an uncle.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's so, dude, guys, like, I can't explain. Like, I was excited to have a kid, and a close second, like Peter could like hold him, It's really nice.
And did he fall asleep like your dad did?
No, but he was like, you guys can hold him now.
That's really
like
sweet.
Pizza got delivered, and he was like, you guys can hold him.
That's really sweet, though. That's so nice, Graham.
Yeah.
I mean, what a crazy moment.
Yeah, I got like a good video of like the first time he held him, and he's like, I'm like, what do you think, Pete? And he goes, my name's Peter Parker Spider-Man, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
it's
Peter
great.
Parker wasn't an uncle, so he's surpassed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
That is really nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's very touching.
Yeah.
It's also
I guess I haven't like.
Go ahead.
It's like funny, like. I'm like, I cried right now because I clearly haven't thought about it. I pushed it down.
Yeah.
You're sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Because being a man is a prison, and
a self-built one.
yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But we built something, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like, don't go there. Don't think about that.
Yeah. Look at this
Push that
prison
down,
I built.
Don't deal with it till it bubbles up on a podcast. That'll be good. Yeah.
Come watch my comedy special.
Yeah, and just me bawling. This is like the promo, how funny my comedy special is, and I start crying.
It's very funny. Well, you also you don't have the windows to process right now because your body's like, hey, we have to sleep. We have to work and keep child alive and checking on mama and take care and eat. Perhaps maybe even a shower today if I got a big window.
Crazy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We are showering almost every day. The house isn't a complete disaster. I think we're doing pretty well.
That's
like
great.
I think we're doing okay. We're doing shifts. We have a bed in the baby's room, like a human, but like an adult bed.
Yeah.
Is
it your shift right now on the podcast?
He seems to be breathing.
Bring him on the camera. Come on.
He's with your dad.
Yeah. He's asleep with my dad.
Yeah.
No, he's with her. He's with her in the other room. I do the night shift. I'm a comedian, so it's like I used to stay up till like 4 a.m. anyway.
Yeah.
So now I just push it another couple hours. and then we switch. So she sleeps like 7, 8 hours a night, and then I sleep like 6, 7. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, you really speed ran grown up, and like, I mean, you just hit I mean, you've
Every milestone.
talked about it, but you went
Yeah.
like, hey, I've got my life partner, I'm moving to the burbs, I got rid of my sports car, I got a SUV, and had a baby in less
Yeah,
than a
met
calendar year.
somebody, got engaged,
Yeah,
less
yeah,
than a
yeah.
calendar year. Our my friend sent me that meme of Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible where he like drops down on a rope. He's like doing a heist, and the rope catches him 1 inch from the floor, and he has to go with his like 4 limbs, like
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
touch, or else the sensor will go off. And he's like, the floor is, I'm not gonna say the comedian's name, but it's an older comedian who like never married and never had a kid and is like alone. And he's like, the floor is him, and you just caught yourself.
That's very funny. You were almost there.
Yeah, almost there, and I just saved
Yeah.
got a full family
Yeah.
at the last second.
What's so funny is you're going to be walking through the airport, or you're going to be back up in your hometown, and you're going to see a friend that you haven't seen in 18 months. And they're going to go like, how you been? What have you been up to? And you're going to give them an unbelievable list that they won't believe. It'll be comical.
Our first date, like we were like, her friend was over, and we're like talking about how soon it's been. This was like 2 days ago, and like, yeah, it's soon. Well, our first date, I had it marked in my calendar. I looked at my phone. And I go, our first date was today, 1 year ago, and I'm like sitting there in the burbs, in a new home, with a fiance and like a 3-week-old baby.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah. It's the best. It's the best way to have it.
I love it, man. Well,
yeah, but we're like,
I'm
very, very fortunate. I met like truly the person I've been waiting for my whole life. You know, some would say right at the very end, but at least I met her. You know.
Yeah, here at the end of your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very sweet, man. Well, congrats to you guys. We do have a couple questions. We had some fans who asked some questions for you. Because switching gears here, this is from Alec, who listened to our episode and was on the cruise.
He was on the cruise.
When are all your shorts as short as the cruise shorts, or were those your special vacation shorts?
My shorts have gotten shorter by the year. Past 5 years, I'm really doing like a Magnum PI vibe this summer.
Yeah.
Like I got the mustache. I'm gonna do like dress shirts tucked into short shorts.
Yeah.
I'm doing high socks. I'm doing a lot. Yeah. I mean, I will say this about those short shorts. Anyone can go back and look at that clip. I thought that the framing was going to be this kind of framing, like chest up,
like our
it
podcast
was
normally
like
is.
talk show, full frame.
I thought that was the framing. I definitely would not have worn those shorts had I known the camera was going to be at my groin level. It was insane. I sat down. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, I was like, I'm in the middle seat,
front
and I'm in a low slung chair.
Yeah,
I have me center. It's a low slung chair. The camera. It's like there's a horseshoe of people sitting on the floor.
Yeah,
like it was a borderline crime. I felt really bad for those people. It was, it was not ideal. I want to apologize to everyone in that room. I want to apologize to anyone who watched that on their screen. I'm a good man. I'm a safe man to be around.
It would have been a crime had we not been under maritime law. Had we been on land.
I was like, Captain, how far are we from the shore? Like holding 2 pairs of shorts. Oh. Oh, wonderful.
Nobody
booty
has
shorts
jurisdiction
tonight.
here.
No, no laws will govern these games. These games are getting some today, boys.
Indoors.
Yeah, indoors.
It's great. Okay, and then this question is for Curtis. This is a comedy question. Curtis says, you've done stand-up on Fallon and Colbert, acted in Super Troopers 2, and written for TV. Creatively, what are some of your biggest differences between killing it in a comedy club versus being on set or writing a script? And what's your favorite of these things to do?
I feel like that person plugged that into AI and like write a question for Graham K.
No, that person's
Where
a
you are
fan.
6'3.5".
Yeah. That is
Anyway,
funny.
my favorite thing is to do stand up by far. Stand up
Yeah.
is the best. Stand up is like, if you could make a comedy movie, and you could act in it, and you could edit it, and you could write it, and you could see the audience's reaction in the theater all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy.
It is, yeah. And
Mhm.
I always think about it how like in like the late 90s, Robin Williams did another comedy special. Because he did everything, but he's like, I still like stand-up though. It's like
Yeah.
how Romano did that one at the Cellar a few years ago. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, you kind of keep coming back to it. Nobody else like kind of goes back to the old thing like that. They're like, yeah, this still was my favorite, even it wasn't the thing that got me the most accolades,
It's people are always like, why do you keep doing it? Why don't you want to retire? Like, to older comedians, not me. People say, why do you keep doing it? For other reasons. But the thing is when you are like, for like a Jerry Seinfeld or something who's like 70, or George Carlin back in the day, it's like, why do you keep doing it? It's like, the job is not like your job. Your job is tough. You can't wait to retire. Our job is fun.
Yeah.
It's that part is fun. There's a bunch of other stuff that comes, and especially if you're famous and successful, you don't have to deal with all the other crap that like a middle class comedian like myself has to deal with, like all the office work that I have to do all day.
Yeah.
They hire people to do that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can get to the level where you're not worried about like that and ticket sales, like especially if you can just do it and people are going to show up, like when you're not stressing like,
You announce a show.
gosh, there's going to be 8 people on this late show. But even then, a lot of time you go do it and you're like, it was still fun. I still had a good
100%.
time, and it's still better than a job. And I still don't have a boss. My favorite quote on this is when I never remember who said it, but when Rickles died, somebody said Rickles died the way every comedian wants to die, with dates on the calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rule.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. You're like, no. I mean, there wasn't as many, but he's still doing like, Rickles was still doing like a couple casino gigs a month,
He had stuff to look forward to that would make him excited.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. Like, and it keeps you young. That's why he was so old and mentally with it.
Yeah.
I watched him at Just for Laughs Festival. He was there too, and I was like, I'm gonna make sure I go to this theater and see him.
Yeah.
And he was 90, and he sang songs, and he had a full band behind him, and he roasted people, and then he had the ushers come out with flowers to give it to the guy's wife that he roasted.
That's so
and
great.
He had a whole tribute to his mom, who was probably born, no joke, in like 1890.
Yeah.
And he had like a picture of her, and was like, just wanted people to know about his mom. Like, it was like it's like the best.
Ugh.
Wow.
It's the best.
That's so great.
Wow.
He was so funny and like with it, and he loved it. He loved it. And people are like, what are you going to do about retirement? It's like, I hope I never retire.
Yeah.
I hope I can do this till the end. I really hope I can do it. It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Plus, that's around the time that your kid's going to be graduating high school.
Yeah, we'll have a couple years left, but yeah,
You're gonna be paying for college in your 90s.
100%. I'm gonna be 60 when he's 16. That's a fact.
Is that
Think
true?
about that. Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I like.
Gosh,
I
it's amazing. You and I are
downloaded
so similar, but our life stages, we're like the same age, and we have the same career,
job.
same jobs.
Yeah.
We do the same thing every weekend, and I'm just like, wow, your head's in a very different place than mine right now.
Let me tell you.
But I do, but in some ways, like, I am jealous.
Yeah.
You know?
You get
I
to
get
have
to do all
Easter
the
egg
fun
hunts.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, our kids didn't want, there was no Easter egg hunt this year. They didn't want it.
Yeah.
They didn't, there was no, we're not doing a family vacation this summer because no one really wants to. And they're
we
like,
need cars.
yeah, we got to pay for cars in college. And you're just, so there is like, you know, there were like no surprise gifts at Christmas this year. There's a magic to the little kid years that you're just kind of like when you reflect on your own childhood, that there's like, man, there was a real simplicity and magic to those years that we don't have anymore.
I will say, like, I think it's going to help keep me young. And I have just had enough parents tell me, in your position with older kids, enjoy the little things because it changes like that.
Yeah.
Each phase is gone before you know it. So it's like, I've really been like holding him and been like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Very soon it'll be too big to hold or whatever. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah, things will change. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like I do. That being said, I did join the YMCA and I'm starting to take yoga. So
good.
You know, like we're doing gentle parenting. We're not gonna beat our kids. But I want him to be a little scared of me.
Yeah.
From the yoga.
You know?
Yeah.
From the yoga.
Well, I want him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be.
I can't be like,
yeah, I think.
Please.
Yeah. No, I think he'll be scared of you in just the way that children are scared of old men.
Yeah. I hope not. Yeah.
Tell me about the war, Father.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I can't chase him, but I do own a white van with tinted windows, and that puts the fear of God in him.
Oh.
Perfect.
Well, congrats on everything, Graham. Congrats on the special.
Yes,
Excited to
can't
watch
wait.
it. Thanks for doing this
April
pod.
17th.
Papa Graham. Maybe in theory, in the next 5 years.
And you guys are an inspiration. I will say, you guys are like a loving couple, and your kids seem to like you, and that's incredible.
Thanks. Yeah, it's day to day on the second part, but I will say that's all very normal and natural. Our kid who went away to college after he was done soiling the nest, which is the clean version of that statement, he does like us again. He did not like us his last year and a half.
His senior year, yeah.
But that's all very natural, and that's
very natural.
Yep.
But before that, you guys were going vintage shopping and stuff.
Exactly.
You guys, come to New York, and that seemed like you guys were, but that happens.
It does happen. And now he went to the NFC Championship with me. We text most days.
Yeah.
He called this morning.
Rules.
We talk about Pokemon. We, it's all.
He needs money.
And
yeah.
And if he's like, if he's on our timeline, then there actually might be a newborn in my life pretty soon. We'll talk about our babies. Might be a 42-year-old grandpa.
Dude, yeah, we can
swap stories.
Yeah, him and I can raise kids together on the same timeline.
All right, congrats on everything, Graham. Hey everybody, thanks for listening. We want to give a special shout out to our As Essential as Oils patrons. That's our $25 a month and up. Our highest givers, thank you so much. First off, Alex Foods and Sam Graham.
Averill Griffiths.
Allison Nelson.
Andy and Darlene Gerton.
Bonnie Galindo.
Brandon Schoenberger.
Brian and Amy Nagel.
Byron Smith,
Carrie Teague,
Chris Finn,
Christopher and Bridget Finland,
Code to Grow,
Courtney Eibling,
Cynthia Carpenter,
Demarius Diaz-Stevens,
Daniel Owens,
Dave and Melissa Cox,
Dave Hoagland,
Debbie Klein,
Dustin Daly,
Jason and Francis White,
Jonathan Rivera,
Jordan Cowan, Jordan, I'm never sure, I'm sorry.
Juliana Smith,
Christy Harrod or Harrod, I'm not sure. I'm covering my bases here. Hopefully not Herod, like, King Herod, but, people are getting a little extra on this one. Go ahead.
Lori Amos,
Lauren and Nick Rachel,
Nick Cordell,
Naoma Walker,
Preston and Rachel Wilson,
Restless Mosaic,
Robert and Nellie Capen,
Scott Elliott,
Stephen Mina,
Yvette Williams,
Zachary and Tammy Moyle,
Timothy Frey, and Tiffany Payne.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody.